Welcome back to Class Firearms, guys. Kai over here with Jason.
What's going on, folks?
And today we're going to talk about what AR-15 gas system is best for you.
Now that's really dependent, right? Depending on what you want to do, what you want to build it for, i.e. what is your mission and what you actually want the capability of. So there it is.
Yep, absolutely. So we're going to go ahead and test them out. Obviously here we are at Take Aim and Training Shooting Range in South Carolina. So shout out to them for helping us out with this. And shout out to Ballistic Advantage over here to providing us a bunch of different uppers. We've got just 3 of them here, but they provided us pretty much from 7.5 all the way up to 20 inch, which we have other content coming out. But let's talk about this 7.5 inch right here that has the pistol length gas system, right? And then we have a 10.5 that has a carbine length gas system. These are the different gas systems, right? Then we have a Griffin upper here with a mid-length gas system. Then again, Ballistic Advantage 18 inch with a rifle length gas system. Then obviously we have this intermediate thing. That's something different. This is Jason's favorite. Go ahead, man.
I love the Mark 12. Its intermediate gas system really does it jazz. And of course, for what this was built for, crane spec, this thing is a beautiful dream to shoot. So
look at this thing. So this thing is going to have an intermediate gas system. So basically something that's between a rifle length and a mid length. So you may think that, hey, why didn't they go with the rifle length? Well, that's too far ahead, right? Why didn't they go with mid length? Well, it just gives you a better shooting experience. Let's just say that.
It does. It's mainly because of the barrel and what that needed to do with the lockup collar, especially being the exposed gas block. It needed to come up with something that was actually going to be viable to use. So
absolutely. So we're going to go ahead and test them out. So these are pretty much the AR-15 gas systems. Now, which one is best for you? As Jason said, it really depends. If you're going to have a 7.5 inch setup like Ryan is gonna have, well, you can't put obviously any other gas systems other than a pistol length. I mean, like, there's no room. You guys can see right there, that's your pistol length. You can't even go to a carbine length because you're basically out of room. Now I want to show this. Now we have a mid-length gas system here, and if you can tell, this is a 12-inch barrel. Generally speaking, mid-length gas systems you have like in the 13-inch mark, right? 13, 13.5, 13.9, because you do need that dwell time to basically properly run the gun. In this case, all you can see, your gas block is right here and your barrel ends right here. So there's very little distance or real estate dwell time to basically get this thing running properly. Right. With that being said, you have a larger port to get more gases flowing into the system. Right,
and also it being 12 inches, right? Just like you said, like I had mentioned, normally 12 inches are normally right there in the carbine length.
Carbine length, absolutely.
So what does the 12.5 being at mid-length give you? A better shooting experience.
Much better.
Gases are definitely solid. Of course, mentioning dwell time, guys, a solid performer out of a 12-inch. So.
Yes. So, and that's the thing, you gotta tune it up, right? Right? Or else you're not gonna have a properly running gun. Now, why did they go up here? Why didn't they just go with the carbine length? Well, because the shorter the, from basically the breech and to the gas block, the more recoil you will feel. So it's just gonna be the gases coming back at you more violently. So that's why the further you keep that gas block away, the less violent with those gases will come back at you. So that's it, and that's gonna translate into a better shooting experience. So here's what I say, okay? Now we went over it in a nutshell. Let's actually put these things onto this Griffin, a SPR lower, every single one of them, shoot them, and basically show people how each one of them feel.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, 7.5 inch first, and we decided to kind of use a little pistol brace with pistol setups, and then rifle stock with a rifle setup. Simple, easy. Anyway, 7.5 inch, this thing is loaded, good to go. Let's see how this thing feels. Right off the gate, I just feel that concussiveness really violently, and it does recoil a little bit more than what a 5.56 normally does, because I'm used to shooting like 11.5 and above. The 7 inch you definitely feel. Jason, have at it, dude.
It definitely jumps around a little bit. You can feel it for sure. Recoil impulse though, it's still straight back into the shoulder. Again, that muzzle is just doing this a little bit. Even when I'm not cranking on it too heavy, but you definitely feel it. And of course,
little tuning fork right there.
Yeah, so.
All right, let's move on to that 10.5. So this is the pistol length gas system, obviously. Let's go over to the carbine length. All right, 10.5 with carbine length gas system. Pretty similar to 7.5. Pretty similar. There you go.
Let's give it a run.
You know what? What do you think?
It is pretty similar. I mean, it's right there. Carbine length system, of course. Old trusty dusty, but still works.
If you guys noticed, with 7.5, the ejection pattern was more towards like 1 o'clock, maybe 2 o'clock, and this one more like at 3 o'clock. So you're getting a little bit less gas, like maybe a little better tuning with this.
AKA directly at the camera.
Exactly, directly at the camera. I was just looking at the differences, and that's it. Your gas system directly affects how much gas you're getting back and how violently. All right, so now we got that 12.
Yep, 12.5.
Let's do it. All right, 12.5 with mid-length gas system. This should shoot soft. All right. Jason. Yeah, so what was the ejection pattern like?
I'd say it was like 4 o'clock.
That's very good. Did you feel that? It didn't lock back?
No, it's all good.
All right, so the ejection pattern was very healthy.
Yeah, it is. Mid-length, you start to notice some of the benefits, right? You feel it way less in the shoulder. You notice that the sway is not there. I mean, it's just what it is. It's a perfect balance of gas, and that's why my preferred barrel length of anything short barrel is definitely like 12.5. So.
Yeah, so again, 12.5 with mid-length, you have very little dwell time, so that port needs to be opened up more to allow more gas into the system so the gun can run reliably. In this case, clearly very well tuned, so shout out to Griffin for sure. All right, next up, obviously we have that 18-inch.
Let's do it.
All right, 18-inch now. Let's get this going. Already feels nice. That's it right there. That's what you do, man. You shoot till that threat is down and not moving. And you do that with the 18-inch right here. Very, very little recoil. I love this thing. Actually felt pretty good.
You got the target though. Appreciate
You want me to go bring that up? But that thing's gonna need a few tourniquets, man.
It's hit my shoulder. I was gonna say, because it'd be crazy if that's.
I felt it bounce off.
Ooh. How's it feel?
Very soft. There is this chugga feeling that you get. Obviously, buffer system plays a lot of fact in that, but it's not really the
gases.
Not really the gas system that's really doing that. But again, it's just what I feel. This is soft, comfortable, doable. 18 inches. What can I say?
Yeah, you clearly feel a giant difference between that 7.5, even 10.5, when compared to the 18 inches right here, due to clearly the gas system, right? I mean, the gun is obviously heavier, so longer. You're gonna have a better recoil impulse, but you do feel that gas system definitely working a little bit differently when compared to the pistol and carbine length. All right, so now let's do an intermediate one, but this is not gonna be really all that fair because it's got a can in it. It's a heavier gun, fully decked out, but it is an amazing weapon system. So for shits and giggles, let's do this one too. That's it. Just up. You want me to finish this thing?
Finish it.
All right. Look at that target. Yeah. Guys, you don't stop shooting till that target is down and not moving anymore. Now that's your self-defense class. Let's get back to the gas systems.
It's a steel target, bro.
It doesn't matter. I don't think like that. So anyways, guys, that's about it. That's your gas systems right here, from 7.5 all the way up to 18. This applies to your obviously 20-inch to the same rifle length system. Intermediate over here, which is nice, like finely tuned. This is something different. Then we got obviously our mid-length, which we talked about that 12-inch, right? 12-inch barrel, 12.5-inch barrel, mid-length system. There's not enough dwell time. You need to open up that port more. It needs to be tuned for that so you can adequately get gases back to the system. Or if you don't want to really tune the gas block, throw a can on it. It'll put more gas into the system, so you should be just fine with it.
You're still going to need to tune it.
Just throw a can on it. You'll be fine.
Still need to tune it, but it's okay. I hear you. Which one is your favorite, though? How about that?
Okay, so this is really, really hard, right? Shooting experience-wise, the longer the better. I love the 18-inch ballistic advantage upper right, well, the system right there. It shot extremely soft, real nice. I can shoot that all day long. But then the downside is you got an 18-inch long rifle. So depends on, as Jason was saying in the beginning, what you use it for. But if you want that really nice, comfortable shooting experience, rifle length gas system all day long, and I could settle to an intermediate.
There you go.
Yeah, mid-length is not too crazy, but I could settle to an intermediate, but rifle length.
There you go.
For that.
For fighting carbine, definitely mid-length. That's my preferred, but for anything long range, that intermediate is just music.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, anything long range, I'm going with rifle system all day long. Rifle length for me, much better, softer, and even softer than this. So I like that. So anyways, what is your gas system, guys? What do you prefer and why? Let us know in the comment section, and hopefully this video was educational for you guys, because we do get a lot of comments about whole gas system. It is a little bit complicated, but hopefully this was able to clear up some questions for you guys.